Well, 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 well. Ain't that interesting? I think it's very interesting whatever is going on. I don't know about you. It just need you to have nerves of steel. It's very interesting. It's extremely interesting what's going on. It's beyond interesting. It's almost ridiculous as the picture of the lady I have on my thumbnail. It's as ridiculous as what's going on now. Believe it or not. It's crazy. I want to wait for people coming. Just when you're here, say hi. Like, let's just have a conversation, even if it's a little heated, because what I'm gonna say, you're not gonna like. I have a feeling you're not gonna like what I'm gonna say. Just say hi and let me know what's going on. Let me know what's going on. Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't know where to start, man. I don't know where to start, but it's just going crazy. This morning, I made a little idea here using a video, and I said that it's very healthy if Bitcoin correct a little bit around here, 26, blah, 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 maybe 26 point something, even here. That's fine. That's fine. That's actually healthy and good. I wanted to see. I made my. I made the prediction here. Like I said, I wanted to stay like that, or even go a little down. But what happened? It didn't. What happened that it didn't? It actually boom went a little up, but went down again. So why did I want Bitcoin to go a little down or stay stagnant? Because I wanted to see like a divergence here. I wanted to see a low and another low, or the same low, and it creates a nice divergence. Well. It really kind of formed a Gartley pattern, which is still bearish. Boom, goes down. So, what does it mean now? What does it mean, Kimastro? Does it mean like now it's bearish? Well, on the astrology chart right now, the moon has shifted to Taurus. That's a really good sign. I told you about Pluto and Aquarius went into Aquarius, but this is a long term effect. Okay, that's the start of a long term effect. Pluto is staying there for at least 3 months, so that from now till June, mid June, it's about to be really interesting, and you're gonna see it even globally, not just Bitcoin, but definitely financial wise, because this shift is related to the financial changes. You will start seeing crazy news. Just mark my words. You're gonna start seeing crazy news during the coming 3 months. Okay, okay. So it seemed like we don't have a lot of people in line at that time. Interesting. Okay. So I'm still gonna keep going. People are gonna come. Maybe we have viewers on YouTube. Okay. So how does it look like? Well, that looks a little bearish to me, if you want me to be honest, because I'm seeing here on the 4 hourly high, high, and I know that looks to me like even if we're doing elliott waves, if that's the five, then A, B, C. That didn't break that, so it still look a little bearish. I needed this. I needed this, so I'm 100% confident. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't look perfect to me. That doesn't look like it has enough momentum to just go up. But at the same time, here astrology, it is positive. So what do we do at that point? Yeah, in the coming hours from here till tomorrow, it's positive. Tomorrow should be positive. Should be bullish. In other words. So today tonight should be bullish. So the Asian people, like people from Asia, people in Asia, sorry, like people living in Asia now, the Asian folks in Asia, or whatever, non-Asian folks in Asia, whatever, people live in Asia now, they're gonna, it's the AM where they at. So in 5 to 6 hours they're gonna be up and ready to trade, to either make their big purchases for Bitcoin or not, or they're gonna be just doing some trading on whatever. or you're going to be selling. So you're always going to see a little bit of action in the AM for the around Eastern Standard Time, because you always know that the people, and maybe even Australia, but I know there's a lot of action happening on the Asian continent. Okay. So it's still a little weird here because, like I told you, the chart here tell me it's a little bearish, and now we're forming like this. It's still ascending. If it was descending like that, let me explain more what I mean. Okay, let me just go on to a smaller one. Okay, if you want to see this high, 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 this can be almost contained inside. If I maybe an ABCD, let's see. Not really. I want to draw something that make more sense, like a channel or something. Let's see. Fibonacci retracement. Do they have a channel here? Maybe a fib channel. I know. How do you do that stuff? No, that's not the correct one. Anyhow, okay. I can just do with a trend line. Like if you have this and you have that, it almost feel like they're going on a channel and it's ascending. That's a reversal. Like when you see something like that, I needed to see this, a reversal, and I needed this to continue. So I say, okay, we're gonna pick up from here. But the thing is, it went all the way down, then it went up. Do you think it went down because I was expecting this to go down like that, take a little while, then it jumps up now, start going up, but it did it a little earlier. So maybe that's it, guys. Maybe that's it. But look at the volume here. Here's a lot of volume. I didn't even see bigger volume. So it's getting very interesting now because when I take a look at this, it feels like this is not a very easy to understand. Hello. Yeah, I remember you. You from YouTube. I know you very well. Okay, so when I take a look here, yeah, guys, if you want to ask me a question, just ask it. I'm here. I'm happy to answer any question and just have a chat with you. Okay, let me get back to my thoughts. So that doesn't look very easy to understand, even on the oscillators. Like it's a little weird. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It's a little hard to understand what's going on here because this is the time where there's some uncertainty because it's more of a consolidation. You know what I'm saying? Like, just take a look here at the chart. You see the big bearish divergence here and here. So yeah, you should expect something to go down. It did go down very fast. That would make it a little tricky. You know what I'm saying? That would make it a little tricky. But if I pull my retracement here again to the one, it still touched the 0.7. So technically, it might be acceptable. Like visually, you wouldn't want to see this big candle. You want to see like going for. I hope I'm explaining this properly. You would love to see this going like that, but it wouldn't boom. Well, whatever. It still went down. It still reached the target, which is the 21%. But so if I'm gonna take a look at this from a different point of view, and hear me out on this part, that this is actually the return because we have two scenarios. We have like, oh my god, I'm gonna go even a little more now to the 26 properly in the coming couple of days. So I actually see a proper uh like it takes its time, right? Then I begin to see here a divergence because we didn't see really a bearish divergence. So you can say, okay, a bullish divergence, right? So I'll be like, well, yeah, that's a divergence, so it need to pick up, right? So we didn't see it. It happened so fast, and I didn't like that. I didn't want to see something like that because that's not good. That's not good. That still look a little bearish. But coming here at the same time, that doesn't look bad at all. It seemed like it's not bad at all. It seemed like Bitcoin is having a more support. You know what I'm saying? Like in the coming hours, even tomorrow. It's so funny. It's so funny. So we have two scenarios. We have the worst case scenario, worse. Like it's not gonna get worse than that. It's gonna keep going down and it's gonna create another low here at the 26. Okay, that's the worst case scenario. And I'm telling you, never ever again to 25 again. And that will be over the course of action of the next 2 days, which is going to be a little weird because this looks good. The best case scenario is okay, that's it. In the next 2 hours, you're going to see a massive candle coming from here. I will finally going to break that stupid 30K once and for all. You got it now? So we have two scenarios. The first one is in the next 2 days. In the next 2 days, it's just going to keep retracing back to 26. It needs to be a little slow. The other thing, which is extremely possible, that it will go up and going to go up very fast. Okay, that doesn't mean a third scenario you're going to boom drop. Absolutely not. That you're not going to see that. Okay, you're not going to see this going all the way down. So let's see if anybody is here. Okay. So looking at this, that of its own, again, that of itself, it's not very bullish. It's not very bullish. But technically, we did retrace back to the 21% of the first wave. So it's acceptable to have this. Actually, that's a good sign. If it pushes all the way up, that means we're up for a really massive trend. We're up for a really massive trend. So what I'm going to do, again, now I'm reassessing the situation. I'm going to wait till tomorrow morning before I make a final decision. Through tomorrow morning, I would expect when I wake up a big candle. If I see a big candle all the way to the folks in Asia already did the job, and probably we're gonna pick up from there. You understand that part? If I wake up, me here living in North America, I wake up and I see this big green candle, then I know the folks in Asia did the job, and now I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna personally go buy some bitcoins because I know that tomorrow will be the day we're gonna be breaking, or maybe even like March 24th, or March 25th will be the day we're gonna finally be breaking that stupid resistance. But if we don't do it, the other scenario, and I wake up and I see this going down, I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm gonna be accepting the situation. I'm gonna know, I'm gonna be retracing for at least a day till it create a bearish divergence here before it pick up again. Is this understood? Is anybody here gonna tell me what do you think? Thanks, man. Saying nice stream. So, did I explain this properly? Because we had a viewer who was like, "Oh, did you change your mind?" I didn't really change my mind. Look at my ideas. I didn't delete anything. It's the same thing. I came here and I said it need to retrace to that level, but I was expecting for this to take a little slower. It went to the level, but very, very, very freaking fast. That kind of made me a little like, what's going on? But hey, it's okay. Technically, we did hit the target, so maybe it's gonna keep going up. But when I saw that this is not, the momentum is weird, guys. The momentum is not really weird, but maybe it's a surprise. Like the coming days is going to be really surprising. Anyhow, again, if you just came now, let me sum it up for you. This is my prediction. Full disclaimer: you're a big boy or a big girl. You take care of you. All I have to do is just tell you what I think. I don't recommend that you manage your money in any way or another. It's up to you. Full disclaimer: I have no responsibility of how you're going to manage your money. I'm just here a guy who is just telling you what he thinks is going to happen. I take zero responsibility for what's going to happen. So again, two scenarios. Tomorrow morning, we're going to see the Asian folks. They push it to 29, above 29. We take it from there here in North America or Europe, or whatever the hell you're at, the whole beautiful globe. If you're Africa, North America, South America, whatever you're at, I don't care. I'm just talking about time zones. The people there in Australia and Asia, they will be trading before the people here. So if they're gonna take it to 29, that means tomorrow morning it will be a beautiful day. We're gonna take it from there, and we're gonna definitely push above the 30K. If that doesn't happen and Bitcoin goes slowly down, slowly down. That means I'm gonna just wait, and tomorrow gonna be another retracement day, another red candle, right? Which is acceptable. Then tomorrow gonna be a retracement here, and we're gonna wait, maybe even wait till 26.7, 26. That's acceptable, guy, as long as you don't go below 25. And I don't think it's going below 25. Okay, you go below 25, that means you rejected the head and shoulder. That's bad news. I'm sorry. If you go below 25, that means the head and shoulders got rejected. You don't want to have that. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but there's a head and shoulder here. I talked about it multiple times. I hope you know. So no, we don't want to be. This is our danger zone. So it comes below that. That's bad news. I don't think it will ever come below that. That's it. It might retrace back. It might go a little up tomorrow. We're gonna find out, and that's pretty much it. It's so simple. This DAR is saying, yeah, I think it will also retrace and go up and maybe retrace again, but I think the hype will die out. Why are you saying so? I think the hype will die out. Believe me, did you expect that you're gonna wake up and read the news that a bank went bankrupt? Please, things are going crazy. That's why I like to rely here. And this is saying a lot. This is saying that the coming days will be extremely crazy, unexpected. Did you expect that you're gonna wake up and you're gonna find a freaking program chatting with you better than any other human? Well, please, the coming months and of course years are gonna be crazy, but the next 3 months will be too crazy. So no, the hype is not dying out. The hype will definitely build up, but it's a matter now of how and when. It's not a matter if it's gonna be yes or no. It will 100 be yeah percent be yes. It's gonna keep going. I know you said X2. I hope you just meaning like yeah, you're agreeing with that. If you disagree, just let me know. And if you have a different opinion, please let me know. I would love to hear a different point of view. When you hear a different point of view, respectful one, of course, sometimes you get to understand more what you're saying. Like you're gonna be, oh, you know what? I'm actually correct. Or if you're wrong, you're gonna fix yourself quickly before you lose. Because what matters is I don't want to lose, right? You want to lose. It's not about being right. It's about winning. Okay. Again, uh, tomorrow morning we're gonna assess. There's a big candle, then that's it. If not, then yeah, it definitely need to go a little down, create another low around the 26. Not big enough to go above the 25. That's really bad. That's not gonna happen because here it looks positive. Do you see how much blue? And we get this torch. You don't have to know exactly what's that. All you have to know that this is really good time. So Bitcoin and extremely promising in the coming days, weeks, or whatever. Georgino saying, "Yep, I was agreeing as you said. The hype is starting." Exactly, I agree. That's what I'm saying. That I was just saying. Like, definitely the hype. You haven't seen anything. Okay. You know what? I gave you a promise, a word. Take a record of what I'm saying. Come back, and you're gonna see like I don't know, maybe 20 times more the hype. It's not gonna be 40 times like the guy who said again $1 million, but the hype will definitely be enough 40 times. I don't know if you're gonna go up to $1 million. That's a little insane because if it goes up to $1 million, somebody made the calculation. The Bitcoin cap will be around $15 trillion. Right now, it's like what? Less than $1 trillion. That means what? All the money of the world will be Bitcoin. That means yeah, at that point, uh, the global currency will be Bitcoin. I would love that because that means I can go buy a house with a single Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. If the world's currency became Bitcoin, that means we're going to be assessing the price of everything in Bitcoin. You're going to see that car is worth 0.25 Bitcoin and the house is what was worth one full Bitcoin. So you're not going to be saying, oh my God, my Bitcoin is worth $1 million. No, you're going to say my house is worth one Bitcoin. My car is worth 0.25 Bitcoin. This is how it's going to be. And I don't know, I would love to live in a world like that because Bitcoin is fixed. That means I'm not going to be worried of inflation or all that BS that happens all the time because they allowed to be making money out of thin air. And that's the problem we're facing now, guys. And nope, they didn't give us a solution. So that's the problem we're going through, and Bitcoin's supposed to be the answer. Expect more banks to fall this year, 100%. And I think you're right. The hype might not die and crypto is looking solid. Yep. With the fall of bank crypto growth, yep. Because again, it is a solution to a problem called we have unfairness when it comes to money. You have a country like the United States of America is literally making money on demand without doing any business, real business. Like you should be paid for your services. But if you have the power to just go into your basement and use a printer to make money, then you get up and you give that money to another person and get a product for that money that you made in your printer, then what did you do to deserve that power? That's the problem. It's very unfair if you think about it. Because now the people who can print money, they have the power to acquire products without actually doing real business. It's just political power, if you think about it. And of course, it's not given to the people, it's given to the governments. So when the government cannot collect enough tax money from you, what do? They print more money to spend on bullshit. I'm sorry, it's just, excuse my French, but it is bullshit. I'm sorry. Uh, so yeah, this is the problem, guys. So this is when you have something fixed like Bitcoin and easy to transfer and easy to use. And think of a world where you can just have like another altcoin or whatever, but you're still calculating the worth of it in Bitcoin. So let's just say I have this weird, like just like a credit card, because credit cards are like fake money, right? You just say a number, but it's supposed to be backed by your debit account, like how much money you have. You know what I'm saying? So your Bitcoin should be whatever is backing whatever currency you're using every day. So it goes deep, and it's a big problem, and the fix is happening. That tells me that the fix is coming because that guy was here 2008. It created a problem. Bitcoin was created 1 year later, and in the course of 15 years we were not able to fix the problem. So yeah, on the next shift it should be able to fix this big problem. It's very interesting when you look at it like that. It's fair. What do you think of the banks tapping into crypto and making their own coins? Well, that's what I'm saying. This is fine. This is fine. But you still have to tie it to something that is fixed, like Bitcoin. That's why they call Bitcoin the digital gold. Because back in the day, we had gold. Like all the money in the world was backed by gold. So at one point, the US dollar was pegged to the gold, which made sense. So if I have 1 million USD in my bank account, at any time I can get $1 million worth with gold and the price never changes. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we need. If you want to make your weird coin, but it's because at any point it will be just like a fraction of a Bitcoin or a way of convenient way to transfer your worth of Bitcoins. But it cannot be made of thin air. That's the problem. So if banks are making weird coins and not backed to the Bitcoin, it's a no. But if they're making a coin that is backed to the worth of the Bitcoin, then yeah, whatever. It's just like how humans were doing it from day one. We just had a problem when they started depegging the paper money to the gold money. This is the problem is so simple. You should not be allowed to make money out of air, out of nothing. Money doesn't come on trees. You need to do something to get paid for it. That's it. So you need to be using a currency that nobody can fake. Unfakeable currency. That's why we use something like Bitcoin. It makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, I think that's it for today, guys. I hope you have a great day. And yep, let's see what's gonna happen. Wait for tomorrow's updates. I'm paying a close attention to what's gonna happen tomorrow. It's gonna say a lot, and just yeah, have a great night, day, whatever where you're at, and good luck.